YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Mike checking in. Finally getting y'all the video that a lot of people been waiting on, and that is the year in review. So basically, you know, how's it been going with this Ram Tesla screen installed? As y'all know, I'm probably seen in previous videos, I bought this unit from Phoenix Automotive a little over a year ago. I got it installed a year ago. I ordered it in late February. It took a long time to come. It did end up coming at the beginning of June. I heard that maybe it's about 3 or 4 week wait time now. So again, that was right when we was in the thick of COVID. But yeah, so I got this unit installed in June of 2020. I got videos of that, and just a couple videos after that, kind of some updates and stuff like that that's been going on. But again, I have had this unit over a year now. As you can see on the date, today is July 7th, so it's been about 13 months since I've had this installed. And for me, everything has been going great. I'm a part of a lot of Facebook groups, and I see a lot of comments, and people have really been struggling with some of these units. So I'm going to just give you my opinion after having this a year, and let you decide, you know, what you want to do with that. So I guess we'll do like a frequently asked questions, and by far the #1 question that I used to get is what happened to the bottom set of rows from my stock cluster. So those of you that have Rams, you know that down here it was 2 sets of buttons that you can push to do different things. And I have that on my phone from when I sent a picture to Phoenix Automotive. So those 2 buttons down there, so you see a button row right here and a button row right there, and also the stock AC unit. So that unit does remain. You keep your stock AC unit, and I actually like that. It works flawless without any issues. So I can turn it on and all that. So nothing has changed with the control of the stock AC, but we did have some changes with the button features and things like that. Here to report that, as far as I can tell, and I do have the Laramie Ram, as you can see, so it came with a lot of features. As far as I can tell, you don't really lose any functionality at all. So let's go through those buttons real quick, and then let me show you where they at. So if you look at this picture, hopefully y'all can see that, a little blurry, but the top set of rows right here, my factory unit had tow haul, traction control, the hazard lights, the power outlet, and parking sense. And I had 2 buttons on each side that was free. Well, those buttons have been relocated to up here on top of the unit now. So if you're sitting back here, you can just barely see it, but if you go closer, you can see it here. And so again, I had 2 outsides that was empty. Then I had the tow haul. So if I push the tow haul button, you will see the tow haul on the cluster. Let's turn it off. Traction control. If I push the button, you can see traction control over there. See those lights? And actually, we're gonna show those in the video coming up later. But anyway, that's the traction control light right there. Let's turn that off. Hazards. Push the hazards. Do what it's supposed to do. Power outlet. You gotta listen carefully, but listen. Heard that click? So that's the power outlet turning on. So you can hear it click each time you do that. And then parking sense off. So if I push that button, parking assist off. Push it again, and the light goes off. That means parking assist is back on. So off and then on. Now my truck didn't come with a lot of the 2500 guys, and a lot of you diesel guys was asking about your exhaust brake. I'm guessing that's your first button right there. Of course, on my truck, this is a gas truck, so that doesn't do anything for me, but that button is there. Also light load, I think this is an option on some of the trucks. I don't have that option with my truck, but that button is there. So from my understanding, that's all the buttons that comes with this unit, and you get all of those at the top. So those are the buttons. So that's, you know, that's part one of the most asked question about this unit. Now part two, I'm gonna put my phone back up again, and we're gonna look at the next set of buttons that's on here. So if you look closely down here, and I hate doing this, let's turn the GoPro back on. So if we look closely, we have driver heated seat, driver ventilated seats, and both of those is dual mode. You have low and high for both. We have the heated steering wheel. Now for me, I had 2 blank rows in the middle. Then I had driver passenger cooling seat, passenger heated seat. Again, 2 modes, low and high. So you do not lose that functionality, people. I've tried to show that in some of my previous videos, but you still have those. The way that you get to those now is in the unit itself. It's on the screen. So you will go here to console, and then if you look here, you see left seat status. So if I click it to the left, ventilation 2, click it to the left again, ventilation 1, and my cooled seat has came on. I can feel it. I think I can just keep going back. Yeah, so if you click back again, it goes to off. So there you go. Clicking the left button, you get to your vented seats. Now clicking the right button, you get to your heated seats. Heated 1 and heated 2. Oh, sorry, I did it backwards. Heated 2 and heated 1. Then you click off again. So that's the same for also the passenger side. Vented 1, vented 2, vented 1, heated 2, heated 1. So there's your dual mode passenger and driver heated and cooled seats. Then also, if you look at the next line, you have the heated steering wheel. It's simply on and off. You can turn it on, and you can hear a click, and my steering wheel will sure enough start heating up. And then I can click it off, and it goes back off. So that was all of the buttons that I had at the bottom. And again, you can see that they just simply moved it to the app, and I've had no issues running those. I use those features all the time, and they work flawlessly. So that is the most asked question that I was receiving with this unit was, what happens to the bottom set of buttons? Again, the top row is up there. The bottom row moves to an app called Console within the head unit. So again, number one asked question is about that. So now let's get to the second question. All right, y'all. So the second most asked question that I've received on this unit is, how is the sound quality? And unfortunately, and I've tried to explain this also, it's hard for me to measure the sound quality of this unit because I don't use any other factory speakers inside of this truck. This truck has a bunch of mids and highs in it, in the doors, in the back, in the bed. I'm running upwards of 30,000 watts in this truck, like for real RMS wattage in this truck. It's a lot of power. I built this truck to be a beast. And so for those of you that have the factory system, I can't really comment on how it is. For me, I have a DSP and all the stuff that will go with having a system capable of 30,000 watts. And so for me, the sound quality is great, but the sound quality on the factory head unit with the DSP was also good. I do like that it plays bass better now, so I definitely have more the lower mid-range. That did improve when I got this unit. The unit does put out a full range signal, so that's basically the lowest of the low it can play and the highest of the high. It puts that out through the RCAs. So for me, that works just fine. Hold on, we got a scat pack passing by. Check out this scat. Looks good. But anyway, back on topic. So yeah, so I've heard that the sound quality of these units suck, and I can probably go ahead and show you the main reason why the sound quality isn't as good, and I'm going to give you my thoughts on that. So let's come here to the radio for a second. So let's say we're listening to Power 98 here in Charlotte, and or you listen to your CD or your video, whatever the case may be, and you want to do some EQing of that unit. So you can click here, and then it brings up the bass, or basically it brings up your EQ. Now if you look at this, you only have bass, middle, and treble to adjust. I still really haven't figured out what the 80 hertz, 1K, and 10K does. I mean, technically that's kind of the same. That this is anything lower than this is your bass frequencies. All this right here is your mid range. All this right here is your treble. Then you also have subwoofer. But you just don't have a lot of adjustment in that. Again, I run a Dayton DSP. I have a adjustable 10-band EQ on every channel of that DSP, which is why I love that DSP. I don't have issues with the sound quality of this unit, but I don't run the factory speakers. Y'all can see right there, Brazilian gang in here. I actually run a Tar Amps amplifier, and I also run a Tom Piano amplifier in here, a couple. So again, I don't think it's probably terrible, but again, I just can't comment on the sound quality using the factory system like most people are going to be doing. My honest opinion, if you're getting this head unit to have that sound quality, this is not the head unit for you. It's not saying that this is bad, but this is just not geared towards being, you know, a unit that's going to produce that quality sound that you're looking for. If you need that, you want to go with one of your bigger brands that's designed with sound quality in mind first, and then features second. This unit is an Android unit. It's features first, and then whatever the heck else is second. They just packed in a lot of capability in this unit, and that's why people like me, you know, tech people, are willing to you know, sacrifice a little maybe on your sound quality to get those features. I truly believe that, and you know, but that's just kind of what it boils down to. If you're looking for sound quality, this is not a sound quality first head unit. If you're looking for packed features, you're probably not going to find nothing that does more than this. So that's my honest opinion on the sound of this unit. So that is question number 2 that I get the most. All right, question number 3, and my phone is going off because your boy is still working. But question number 3 that I get, and that's been lately, just because it's been 1 year, is what's my honest opinion and how do I feel about this unit? So my honest opinion and how the unit has been working for me is excellent, guys. I haven't had any freaking issues with this thing. I've done one Zlink update, and that fixed a lot of the problems I was having with Android Auto. But y'all, the unit for me just works. Like, I can't think of anything that doesn't work on this unit, anything that freezes and things like that. It just works flawlessly for me. Oh, got a diesel passing by. Hear that turbo spool. But yeah, so anyway, everything just works. So and I'll wait for this truck to pass by. But yeah, everything just works. I'm not running any customized software or anything like that. This is straight out of the box, other than the one Zlink update that I did to this unit. Now I am a part of, again, some groups, and they use a guy, I think it's, you pronounce it Sergi. Sergi has firmware that does a lot of updates and customizations to this. And from the people that run that unit, my phone on silent. From the people that run that unit, or you know, using his software, most of them absolutely loves it, and it seems like he tries very hard to help anyone who's purchased his custom firmware. He makes sure that you know, he tries to get them, you know, straight. That's a great group to be a part of, because you see a lot of the issues and things like that that people have been having. Most people issues are with calls and not being able to hear the person. I don't have that problem. Like, everyone can hear me. Now, I don't talk on Bluetooth a lot because, let's look outside for a second. Your boy on 14 wide was, And so is you know, it's not super quiet in this truck. So most people they don't have issues. Like if I'm sitting here talking, there's no issues with it. I can call whoever I want to call. They hear me just fine on Bluetooth. Now when I'm running 75 miles an hour down the road, you know, you might hear a little tire noise. That's just what comes with the territory. But you know, again, I just simply don't have that problem. Like that works just fine. But yeah, I mean, I just don't know what else to say. For me, the unit works great, but if you look at some reviews, a lot of people have problems, and I cannot guarantee you that Phoenix or whoever you purchase your unit from is going to be able to solve it. Maybe I'm just lucky. Maybe something went wrong with the installation. Maybe some wires are not tight. But again, for Mike, the unit is absolutely flawless. Another thing, so you know, when I first got this, speaking on reliability and how it's working, one of the things I'm going to show y'all quickly is one of the settings in here that people said if you have issues you might want to disable. So I'm going to go to that. Let's see if I can figure out what the heck it was at though. User settings. Okay, so it's in user settings. Let me let y'all take a tour of my user settings for a second. So auto run navi off, auto split screen navi off, navi volume is on 6, the track lines are on, the parking sound is on, sound attenuation when reversing is on, so basically it just gets quiet. Touch tone is off, the accessory volume is on save mode, so it remembers where it was at. Display speed meter, that's weird because it's meter, but then you got the speed unit here for miles per hour, and I'll show you which what that affects. Temperature, of course, Fahrenheit. Reset when breakdown is on, break detect is off. So this basically allows me to, you know, watch videos and stuff while the truck is moving. Output image to external display, you can do videos only or everything. Car auto Apple device settings, I got it on charge only. I don't have an Apple phone, I use Android, team Android here. Android device settings is on mobile connection. Auto run car auto when your phone is connected is on. And then this is the key right here, background processes. If you're having lagging and things like that, turn background processes off and see if you still have that issue. I have mine set to off. I don't have lagging problems. So yeah, so that's that. Those are my settings too if y'all want to see those. But again, no issues there. One other thing I want to say about reliability and how this unit has been working for me, I did opt for the version that has, I guess it's 64 gigabytes of memory. You do have a version that has 32 gigabytes of memory, and actually let me pull up that price real quick and let's look at if you should upgrade. All right, I want y'all to watch me. We're gonna do it on the head unit itself. I was gonna do this on my phone, but you can do it on the unit as well. So we're gonna just pull up, you know, Explorer, and let's go to Phoenix website and see if we can see I think that's how you spell it. Let's just click on that. It should take us probably to the main website. I'm not care about the review. I'm just trying to get to the website. So I'm gonna come here. Products. Vertical screen is what I'm interested in. All right, there we go, right there. So this is the unit that I have. Let's zoom in on that a little bit, and you can see the price is $732. I'm not even sure, is this the fastboot? Now I use my phone's mobile hotspot for internet connection. That just works best for me. It's moving kind of slow today. That's kind of dope though. If you look at that, that looks almost exactly like what I have here. So it's still loading. It's going kind of slow. So I don't think I have the fastboot version. I think that came out after mine, but this unit doesn't take really any time to boot up. Now let's look at so what I want to show y'all right here, let's see if I can scroll back down a little. The size that you see right here, 4 GB RAM. God darn it. No, I don't care about no 3% off, none of that. Okay, this is what I want to show y'all right here. So it looks like they're only coming in the fastboot version with a 64 gig RAM, 64 gig ROM, and that's what I ordered. They did have a 32 gig ROM version, but for the price, you might as well just upgrade. Just get the biggest memory you can right out front. So now this fastboot version is about $100 and so more than the unit that you see here, but it looks like you can only get it in that. I was going to tell you that that's what I suggest you get it anyway. Don't get the 32 gig version, just because wow, you're already spending $700 on a unit. Just go ahead and get the best unit you can. All right, y'all, just wanted to confirm, but yeah, so your only option now really is the fastboot version. It comes with 64 GB RAM. That wasn't the case when I ordered this unit. It was coming with 32 or 64, and again I opted for the 64 version. So that's, you know, another question that I get asked a lot. I'm just gonna keep going down. This might be a long video, but I'm trying to pack as much information and much of my honest opinion that I can give you. So let's get on with the next question. All right, the next question that I get often is around the Bluetooth connectivity, and more specifically, of course your phone can connect to it and all that, more specifically around like Bluetooth dongles for your ODB2 port and things like that. So yes, you can connect to Bluetooth to use things like the torque app to scan your check engine light. So you see your boy still got that darn check engine light on. And also we got one of the tire pressure sensors that's out. Look at that. But anyway, so we still got that check engine light on. And so if you look down there, yeah, crop life. But if you look right here, I have the ODB Link MX Plus. And I bought this actually for the Alpha app, but I want to show you that this unit can actually connect to this, and I'm going to show you that process. So basically you can see that button right here. So when I plug that in, I'm going to click that button so that it'll go in search mode. So let's go ahead and get that in. Okay, so I got that in. I see the green light. I'm going to click that button. Now I'm going to go over here to the head unit. So this is how I'm going to connect that Bluetooth adapter to this. So most of the time y'all are probably used to going into like settings and coming here like the connected devices. You don't do that for this. So to connect to this adapter, you want to come up here to Bluetooth and devices, and it's going to search. And as you can see right there up front, it popped it up. I had the Bluetooth on my phone actually off. So I'm going to click this button and I'm going to click connect. ODB connected. So now it's connected to this. And if I look down here, y'all might not be able to see it, but I got a green and blue light that's on. So now once I'm connected to that, if I go into the apps over here, you're going to see that I have the torque light application. And so now you can already see it has GPS, it has connection, and then voila, look at that. There's the torque app running on this unit with the Bluetooth ODB port. So y'all see the check engine light on. Boy, I can't get these check engine light codes off for nothing. So let's show you what it is actually. So this shows you that torque actually works. I know a lot of people have that question, but anyway, a lot of Mopars end up with these 4 codes. They're all pointing to basically the oxygen sensor, the heater control circuit. I heard that that's if you don't have bad wiring, that's the issue with this the engine, well, the car's computer. So I'm probably gonna buy another computer and hopefully get rid of that because I need my remote start back. So anyway, so you can see again, you can connect to it just fine. Come over here to fault codes. I can clear it, but they're gonna come back instantly. So let's see, do I have anything on here? Yeah. So not much else. Anyway, the code is clear, but you can see that the code actually stayed on. So I'm pretty sure that's a problem with the computer, but anyway, it's not about that. This is showing you that torque actually can connect to this unit. All right, y'all, the next thing that I get, and it's a little bit of a controversy, is on the use of, for my case, it'll be Android Auto, but also for your iPhone people, it'll be I guess Apple CarPlay. Now for me, again, as I stated, I don't have any issues. Everything that this unit should do, it does. But a lot of people, and including me before I got that Zlink update, a lot of people have issues with Android Auto. Now, I'm just gonna leave it to that. I can't speak for your iPhone people, but we're gonna talk specifically on Android Auto. A lot of people had issues. It was laggy, it was buggy. I got a video on it to show you that it just wasn't good until I did the Zlink update. Once I did that Zlink update, everything started working just as you would expect it to. So a lot of people argue the need to have you know, Android Auto on a unit that already can come preloaded, or you know, you can go download, you know, the Waze app or Google Maps and all that stuff. So big argument is, why do you even need that once you just use the unit for, you know, those apps, and you know, run them directly for the, you know, run them directly from the unit itself? I can understand that, but I guess the big deal, and you know, kind of where I leaned on that was, if it comes with it, it should work. Basically, so basically you shouldn't be able to tell if I'm using the built-in navigation, you know, on this unit, you know, downloading the Waze app and using Pandora and things like that. You shouldn't really be able to tell the difference from using that or using the Android Auto function, because again, this unit comes, and I paid extra to get it with Android Auto. I'm happy to report, after Zlink, you can't really tell what I'm using at any time. So let's take a look at this for a second. All right, so the things that, you know, most people do, we want to go somewhere. I'm just going to click navigation. I already have navigation configured to use Waze and not Google Maps, so I'm just going to click on it. Oh shoot, missed it. Cancel. All right, let's drag that down. This is your boy. I'm at Lowe's. Y'all see that? This is where I'm at, and it's dead accurate. Like, I am backed into a parking space right at the road. There's the GPS that got me in a parking spot right at the end of the road at Lowe's. Pretty darn good. Oh, and for those of you that don't know, my GPS antenna is right there in the corner. I've heard that you can use your factory antenna, the one that's on the truck. I just gonna pop this on to show y'all. So I think it's over there in the corner somewhere. Y'all probably can see it. But anyway, so that the factory one is disconnected. I use the one that's supplied with the unit, and I got it double-sided tape right at the top of the window. Side of my view, as you can see, it's pretty darn accurate. But anyway, so this is the Waze app. I can zoom out, do anything I need to do. You know, here I'm in Rock Hill, there's Charlotte, you know, all that good stuff. So you see the zoom works just fine. Let's zoom back. Let's go back to where I'm at. All right, so this is where I'm at. Now, if I want to go somewhere, I'm just gonna hit my recents. Hopefully you don't see everything. All right, you know, your boy, basically I'm in the, you know, Charlotte. This is Charlotte area. So if we wanted to go to Carowinds, you know, you can type it in here or whatever you want to do. But basically, and I already got it saved here. Back. Let's go to Carowinds. We're gonna hit go, and there we go. It's gonna show me it takes 18 minutes to get to Carowinds from here, and it's gonna give me live traffic updates because I'm using my hotspot. As you can see, we're connected to Wi-Fi, and this works flawlessly. No freaking issues with that. Basically, I'm on Dave Lau. I get on I-77. I can lock this to the north, and we're gonna ride. You can see it's got construction, all the good stuff that you would expect from Waze, and bam, there's Carowinds right there. That works just fine. Now, you should also be able to do the same thing for you know, hooking up to Android Auto, and I'm going to show you that right now. All right, so to use Android Auto, we have that port that's labeled OTG, and I have it just coming out right on the side of the dash, and all you do is plug in your charging cable to that. So we're going to just plug that in and watch. And when you're connected to Bluetooth, so it just plugged in, I went to the Car Auto app. You see it just turned green without me even touching it, and voila, same thing, same spot. Now, I just showed you Waze built into the unit, and now we're looking at Android Auto's Waze. You can see it's actually dark. So if we want to do the same thing and go to Carowinds, it's the same thing. Let me move it out of here so y'all won't see my address. So Carowinds, we want to go there. Now it's saying it's taking 3 extra minutes to go to Carowinds, but again, this is what most people was trying to, you know, explain to people is, if it comes with Android Auto, I want to be able to use Android Auto without any, you know, limited usage. So here it is. You know, it did just fine. Oh, they actually ought to do it here. And so again, Dave Lau Boulevard, get on 77, and you ride. Should be a construction zone and all that stuff right in here. Same spot. So yeah, it works. No issues at all with this. Same thing for Pandora. Now this is still Android Auto. Your boy do listen to Pandora often. We listen to some Moneybag. Alright, and then that's what it looks like. Now Waze is still on. You can see it here, 50 feet to go, basically, so I can get on the highway. But yeah, works just fine. I'm not going to play this music because it's definitely copyrighted. If I want to switch back to Waze, I just simply click that button, and I can click this location, and then, so there we go. Now it's going to follow, do all the updates, and I can click this button, and the police is up here, and they usually are on Rock Hill right before you get to Cherry Road, so y'all be careful. You know, I can report anything I want to report there, and simply click back to Pandora if I want to. Pandora still be playing, but I simply can click back to it like that, or I can come all the way out, and here's your Android Auto features. All of the stuff that you can do with Android Auto. Phone, you know, all this stuff works. So yeah, that's that. Android Auto, Zlink, just fine. Alright, I guess the last thing to show y'all, I don't know how long this freaking video is. Again, I'm just trying to do my best to explain, you know, some of the features of the unit. But the last thing, of course, you can play, you know, videos. I have a SD card that's actually, well, I have a USB stick that's actually in the upper glove box. So like if I want to play a video, I'll just click in here and it's gonna load. So I got that Bobby Fish kill. There we go. It's playing, you know, no issues at all. I can, you know, scroll back. That's what it looks like. I can make it small and bring up, you know, other things in the background. I can keep it full screen. Oh, here we go. I was tripping. So how the heck I make it back full screen? So that makes it small. You can make it back full and it's gonna stretch, or I can do this right here, and then I can skip through. Again, these are all the videos I have loaded up on the phone. So, and you can see it's clear. It's real clear. I must be at the end of my videos. Oh no. Looks good. So I do use that a lot. What else on here that I use? So again, videos work fine. Oh, backup camera quality. So a lot of people have been fussing about the quality of the backup camera, and I can also explain that one. So let's just put the truck in reverse, and you can see there, that's my reverse camera. You see my tow hitch and all that stuff. So this is fine to me, but I want to explain to y'all about, you know, kind of how pixels work. The problem that most people face is, yes, it doesn't seem as clear as it is with the, you know, the regular head unit, but that's because it had to display it on a little bitty tiny screen. Now the screen is so much bigger, so it has to blow that picture up, so it does get a little grainy. But again, I whip this thing in the bracket spaces, you know, just fine. Let's pull up a little bit, that way you can be able to see the lines when I back up. So hit reverse, and you can see, I can see the lines just fine there. So I can see I need to come here. You can see the thing turning with me, and we're gonna get right in the middle of this, and we're gonna back up. You can see cars passing by and all that good. All right, y'all, the GoPro actually got too hot on me and shut down on me. But the last thing I'll show y'all, video still playing. The last thing I'll show y'all is, dang it, what was it now? Oh. So in the apps section, you have something called Car Monitor. And so without being in reverse, as you can see I'm still in park, you can actually pull up your rear view camera, and that works just fine. And I also can pull up the front view camera, and that works just fine also. If you notice, my camera is a little crooked. I was washing the truck one day and actually hit the camera, and it spent a little bit. I just haven't went back to fix it. But yeah, the front view camera works pretty good. The rear view camera also works, you know, without issue. Yes, they're both a little grainy, but again, it has to stretch this picture so much more. So that's kind of what you end up with. But I mean, that shouldn't be any concern. You can see good enough to hook trailers up, and you know, parking in parking lines perfect. As you can, if you remember, I just backed up, and I'm in this line. It's perfect as you can get it on 14 wides. So try to think, is there anything else worth showing to y'all for this review? Yeah, I actually don't think there's nothing else worth showing. Again, it's kind of like when a new phone comes out. Your phone does all this new stuff and you can't wait to use it. You know, you get it, you play with it a little bit, then you realize you really ain't using all that stuff. Y'all, all I really do for this unit, I get in, I turn navigation on, I turn Pandora on, I go about my business, jam some good music. Oh, another thing that I do a lot though, especially when the NBA Finals is going on, and your boy Brown was playing, Zlink TV. Now, I did use Zlink TV a lot in here, and it works just fine. I think I already showed y'all, you know, videos of Zlink. Yeah, whatever. There we go. My boy Don't Master. So if I want to, you know, watch that, there it goes, live on the screen, price on demand, and you can watch videos in here with no problems. And the crazy thing, y'all, I'm actually in one of these episodes. I was leaning on the fence, and they kind of panned the camera around to me. So yeah, I wonder if y'all find the episode, someone tell me which episode it is, and maybe I'll send you a t-shirt or something. But anyway, again, y'all, this unit for me, I know this video is probably gonna be 30 minutes, but I was trying to give as thorough as a review as possible. Y'all, the unit for me works flawlessly. I love it. Everybody sees it like, dang boy, you got the Tesla screen in there, that junk dope. It is, it looks real good. It works. For the people that's having issues, you know, it's just kind of hard to say whether it's a lemon unit, maybe it's something wrong in the install, maybe you got a version that was, you know, 32 gig, should have got a 64 gig, you know, somewhere around there is, you know, where I'm leaning to. Do I recommend it? It's so hard for me to say yes, absolutely I recommend it, because I see so many people struggling with these units. I know that they've talked about the customer service. I've never had to contact customer service. Maybe I was just one of the lucky ones with that big long wait. I got one fresh out the box that works. I really wish I could say yes, absolutely guarantee get it. I will say this, it's definitely a risk. At, you know, $800, it's a huge risk. But if you're one of the ones that end up with a unit that's worked just like mine, you're gonna be really happy with it. If you're one of the people that's gonna end up with a lemon unit, which I can't guarantee you will or won't, you're gonna be really mad and upset, because you could have got you a nice Alpine, a Kenwood, a Pioneer that does at least all the, you know, Android Auto and CarPlay features, and probably sounds better for less money. Again, for me, I'm a tech guy. I work in IT. You know, these kind of issues don't really scare me. I know that they can be, most of them can be worked out. The unit for me is excellent. You know, you just got to cross your fingers. If you're going to make this $800 purchase, cross your fingers, get it. Take your time during the install. I didn't really, when I did my install video, I actually watched Phoenix video about 15 times just to make sure that I knew exactly what I had to do. And then give yourself time, people. Take your time, get the unit in, make sure everything is in tight and secure. And if you're one of the lucky ones, you're gonna have a really awesome experience. Oh, and then the last thing people also ask me about is this right here. If you remember in my video of the good and the bad, this right here is that little piece that sticks out. So if I rub my hand down this side, it's flush. I rub it on this side right here, you can see it actually hits that. If so, basically one of the clips was messed up. Hasn't bothered me enough to fix it. But again, y'all, this is my honest review. Phoenix doesn't pay me. Whether you buy it or not, I don't have any affiliate links. I'm just trying to give y'all a good honest review of this unit. I'm gonna get this video edited. I'm gonna get it out to y'all tonight. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Make sure you like, subscribe. Ride on with Mike.